To me, this man is in his feelings. I wonder why. Could it be because I don't believe you're the GOAT? Because I'll never believe you're the GOAT? Because I have you number 2 at all times? Do I have to have ESPN and First Take put up the ticker tape right now and say, yo, could you put that up there, please? Great father, great husband, great philanthropist, great businessman, great director, great producer, great host, great basketball player, great leader. I mean, my God, I have done everything but put diapers and a bib on this basketball player. LeBron James went on national television yesterday and lied. He said that I have no problem with you talking about the game. What did I say about Bronny James other than at the time he wasn't ready?
LeBron James and Stephen A. Smith are once again at the center of controversy, but this time, Stephen A. is not holding back. The ESPN analyst has gone on a full-blown rant, calling LeBron out for being a liar and for misleading the public. From LeBron's comments about Bronny James to accusations of manipulating the NBA's credibility, Stephen A. is on fire. But what exactly did LeBron say that pushed him over the edge? Let's break it all down. And before we continue, make sure to like this video, subscribe to NBA Showdown, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on the latest NBA drama. Stephen A. Smith was clearly furious when he mentioned that LeBron James allegedly used Steve Nash and the Mind Your Game podcast to take shots at him without mentioning his name. He sees this as an attempt to disguise an attack while making it seem like a general conversation. The issue here is that LeBron is accused of addressing criticism without directly confronting the critic, in this case, Stephen A. Smith. This isn't the first time LeBron has been accused of this tactic, but Stephen A. is making it clear that he sees through it. Smith's anger is not just about being called out. It's about LeBron allegedly lying to the public. He feels like LeBron is manipulating the narrative to make himself look like the victim while pushing a false story. If there's one thing Stephen A. Smith can't stand, it's someone twisting the truth, and that's why he is taking this issue so personally.
Really, they were looking at it and they used the Steve Nash, the upcoming Mind Your Game podcast with Steve Nash to disguise what his real agenda was, which was to address me. Because he continues to lie to the world about what I said and who I was pointing the finger.
Stephen A. Smith didn't just criticize Bronny James, he was calling out LeBron James himself. He insists that earlier in the season when he spoke about Bronny not being NBA ready, it wasn't an attack on the young player. Instead, he was addressing LeBron's unrealistic expectations for his son. What makes this even worse is that LeBron has been hyping up Bronny for years, even going as far as saying he was better than some current NBA players before he was even drafted. That's a bold claim, one that many in the basketball community didn't take seriously. Stephen A. Smith is essentially saying that LeBron is setting up Bronny for failure by making exaggerated statements instead of letting him develop naturally. But what really bothers Stephen A. is that nobody calls LeBron out on this. According to Smith, the media and fans are letting LeBron control the narrative without questioning whether it's actually true. And for someone like Stephen A., who has built his career on calling out NBA stars, this is exactly the kind of thing that fuels his frustration.
When I talked about Bronny James early in the season and I highlighted the fact that at that particular moment in time he simply was not ready, I was calling out LeBron James.
Stephen A. Smith is now accusing LeBron James of flat-out lying on TV. LeBron claimed that he has no problem with Stephen A. talking about basketball, but according to Smith, that's not true. He points out that the only thing he ever said about Bronny was that he wasn't ready for the NBA yet, which is a fair analysis. The real issue here, according to Stephen A., is LeBron's influence on the NBA. He believes that LeBron has been able to manipulate the system to get what he wants, and in this case, that means ensuring that Bronny gets a spot in the league, even if he doesn't deserve it yet. This, according to Smith, is a direct attack on the meritocracy of the NBA. At the core of this rant is Stephen A.'s frustration with favoritism. He's not just mad at LeBron for lying, he's mad that the league is bending to his will, compromising its own credibility in the process. And for someone who has spent decades covering the NBA, that's something he just can't ignore.
When I talked about Bronny James early in the season and I highlighted the fact that at that particular moment in time he simply was not ready, I was calling out LeBron James. LeBron James never addresses that with anybody, and for some reason no one ever asked him about that. Wasn't it you who said that Bronny James was better than some players in the NBA right now before he was even drafted?
Stephen A. Smith doesn't just stop at calling out LeBron. He takes it a step further by claiming that LeBron is damaging the credibility of the NBA itself. According to Smith, the league is built on meritocracy, meaning that players should earn their place based on talent and performance, not just because of their connections. The issue here is LeBron's influence. Smith believes that LeBron has been able to manipulate the system to make sure that things go his way. Whether it's team decisions, player trades, or even Bronny's future in the NBA, Smith sees LeBron as someone who bends the rules to fit his personal desires. And that, in his eyes, is a serious problem. The key point Smith is making is that the league should not cater to one player, no matter how great they are. If Bronny gets a spot in the NBA without truly earning it, it sends a bad message to every hardworking player trying to make it. And for a veteran analyst like Smith, that's unacceptable.
Basketball player. LeBron James went on national television yesterday and lied. He said that I have no problem with you talking about the game. What did I say about Bronny James other than at the time he wasn't ready?
Now, Stephen A. Smith turns the conversation toward LeBron's mindset and emotions. He questions why LeBron is so sensitive about criticism, especially when he's been in the league for over 2 decades. Smith even sarcastically suggests that he has done everything for LeBron except put diapers and a bib on him, implying that LeBron constantly seeks special treatment when things don't go his way. What really frustrates Smith is that LeBron refuses to accept any kind of fair criticism. Whether it's about Bronny, his own game, or his influence on the NBA, LeBron always finds a way to paint himself as the victim. Smith is making it clear he's tired of it. He believes that great players take criticism and use it as motivation, but in LeBron's case, he reacts as if he's being personally attacked. Another key aspect of this rant is Smith's ranking of LeBron. He openly admits that he does not see LeBron as the GOAT, and that might be the real reason LeBron doesn't like him. To Smith, Michael Jordan is still number 1, and no amount of LeBron's complaints will change that.
That was it. I said nothing else. So if that's the issue, and I pointed to LeBron James and the fact that you've circumvented a meritocracy just to get your wish at the expense of the credibility of the league in a lot of people's eyes, that's talking about you. That's not talking about your son.
At the end of the day, Stephen A. Smith has had enough. He's not just calling out LeBron's lies. He's exposing what he believes to be a bigger issue in the NBA. He's frustrated with the favoritism, the manipulation of narratives, and the lack of accountability when it comes to LeBron's influence. Smith believes that LeBron has too much power in the NBA, and instead of being questioned for it, he is constantly defended and protected. Whether it's the media, the league, or even fans, Smith feels like LeBron is given special treatment that no other player gets, and that's why he's calling him out now. This isn't just about one comment or one podcast. This is about everything LeBron has done to shape the NBA in his favor. And according to Stephen A. Smith, it's time someone finally put him in his place.
It's to me, this man is in his feelings. I wonder why. Could it be because I don't believe you're the GOAT? Because I'll never believe you're the GOAT? Because I have you number 2 at all times? Do I have to have ESPN and First Take put up the ticker tape right now and say, yo, could you put that up there, please? Great father, great husband, great philanthropist, great businessman, great director, great producer, great host, great basketball player, great leader. I mean, my God, I have done everything but put diapers and a bib on this brother. But it ain't enough.
This debate is just getting started. Do you think Stephen A. Smith is right about LeBron James, or is he just overreacting? Let us know in the comments. And before you go, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to NBA Showdown, and turn on post notifications so you never miss the latest NBA drama and hot takes.